loose basketball. Wiseman with 4 seconds, with 3. Jones from midcourt at the buzzer. It's good! It's good! Casey Jones hits a 3 from half court at the buzzer. And Wiseman has won the basketball game. Unbelievable! He's due for a big one here. A base hit would tie it. Jack Ben Shoshan's 1-0 delivery. Haas hits it to deep right field. Back at the wall. It's gone! It's a 2-run homer for Matthias Haas. A walk-off for the Green Wave. This is Southland Conference football on ESPN. Today from Thibodaux, Louisiana, it is the home finale for the Nichols Colonels, who come in with a record of 3-3 in conference play against the Northwestern State Demons, who are looking for their first win in the Southland. Hi, everybody. Paul Boron alongside Wade Kaiser, and let's start with the Demons. They have taken their lumps this season, no doubt about it, but in talking to Coach McCorkle, talking to the coordinators, the reason is pretty obvious, and it's one word: youth. This is the American on ESPN+. Tonight from uptown New Orleans, two teams trending in different directions. The East Carolina Pirates, winners of 4 of their last 6, against the Tulane Green Wave, who have dropped 3 straight. And as we head into the final weekend of conference play, Houston is the 1 seed, Memphis is the 2 seed. No matter what happens tonight, Tulane has to beat Temple on Sunday to secure the 3 seed. East Carolina, 2 wins and some help, and they can climb as high as 7th in the standings. We welcome you courtside inside Fogelman Arena, Devlin Fieldhouse. Paul Boron and David Grubb. This game originally scheduled for February 11th, but because of the tragic passing of legendary broadcaster at East Carolina, Jeff Charles, game rescheduled for tonight, which means 3 games in 5 days, and these two teams squaring off twice in 3 days. This is the American on ESPN+. Today from Greer Field at Turchin Stadium, it is Game 3 of the opening series of the AAC season between the Wichita State Shockers and the Tulane Green Wave. Hi, everybody. Paul Boron alongside Joey Brockhoff. And Joey, Wichita State takes Game 1 of this series on Friday and looked like they were in position to take Game 2 after they get an early run in the second and more in the third. This is the American on ESPN. Tonight from the Crescent City, New Orleans, Louisiana. It's a battle of 2 teams that have the same record but are headed in different directions. The red-hot Rice Owls take on the struggling Tulane Green Wave. Hi, everybody. Paul Boron alongside the 5-time Olympian Daniel Scott. We'll hear from Skylar Ensign in just a little bit. You know, both these teams played Temple at the beginning of the year. Tulane beat Temple. They haven't won since. Rice lost to Temple, and now they're on fire. Woods pokes it loose. Brumbaugh over his shoulder to Woods, who will throw it down with 2 hands. What a play by Rowan Brumbaugh, and the slam by Woods as the lead is 20. 4th and 12. They converted a 4th and 11 earlier on this drive. Nichols bringing pressure. Johnston dropping back. He's got time. He's throwing towards the end zone, and it is broken up by Ty Martian. It is picked off by the Colonels. That's Lawrence Sullivan, the senior, with the interception, and that is going to seal the win for the Colonels. Just past 11 minutes into the 3rd period. A lot of action, but no one has found the back of the net yet. Here's Walker moving in. Walker shoots, he scores! Zach Walker with the goal to put Pensacola up 1-0.
You don't want him to hit a triple right here?
Well, I'm sure he'll take it, but I think he would prefer a 4-bagger and let him trot around the bases. And there's a drive to deep left field. It is gone. It is a 4-bagger for Michael Lombardi, as he will be able to trot around the bases with a 2-run homer as he gives himself some insurance. Tulane ready to storm onto the floor to celebrate a win, but they got to get one more. Burks off speed. Chance for the Panthers. Kapai is blocked at the net, and that is apropos as Skyers gets the block, and Tulane wins it 15-11 on the 9th block of the night by Sabrina Skyers. Jesuit looking to pick up the loose ball, and they do, and they get the outlet. Long ball for Calhoun. Calhoun knocked down. Here come the Blue Jays, 55 seconds.
They've got a fast break.
They've got numbers. Frischert shoots
Oh!
and scores. Wilson Frischert wins it
Unbelievable.
for the Blue Jays at 3:10 of overtime. And the Jesuit Blue Jays are state champions. Low ball to the top of the box. Here's a long shot, tipped off the bar. Ball is still loose. McGee a shot and a save by Wilson. Third shot, another save by Wilson. And cleared away by Long Beach. Wilson with absolute heroics. Serving Nuss. And Nuss, angle shot, and Cloth and Nuss in their professional debuts are on the way to the finals. 21-15, 21-15. Both teams in this second half, one team goes on a little bit of a run and the other team has had an answer. And ECU knocking down the three there to cut it to a 2-point game. A lot of basketball left in this game. Could really go either way. We mentioned it in the open, Tulane is the only team that East Carolina has a winning record against in AAC play, but Tulane has won 2 straight at home in the series. They are 8-7 here at Fogelman and Devlin against the Pirates. So it's been an even series between these two teams, and it's been pretty even most of the way tonight. A little light pressure from East Carolina as Cook will work on Walker.
And Cook embraces the pressure.
One-handed floater won't go. He battles for his own rebound. It's loose and out to Osar. And Osar throws it down with 2 hands. And this game is tied at 58. Tulane looks to answer. Cross, hanging floater is good. ECU rushes it down the floor. Now we'll back it out.
A much different second half as far as execution and intensity from both of these teams. Maybe just took them a moment to wake up.
And that floater is good. Walker now with 9. And yeah, you mentioned it. I mean, there is so much more flow to this game in the second half than there was in the first. Cook, wild spinning shot, and he lays it in. Jalen Cook now with 17.
I don't know what he's going to graduate with a degree in, but right there, he looked like an English major.
See, I thought you were going to go physics there with the spin. And
the English.
And Osar with the answer on the other end. 7.5 to play, and we're tied at 62. This one has turned into a very entertaining second half after a bit of a disjointed first as Forbes steps 5 feet behind the three-point line and swishes it home. And the Green Wave lead by 3. Jalen Forbes, no fear, stepping back and knocking that one down. 45 seconds remaining of 4-on-4 play as this face-off will come to the left of Sean Kuhn as Hussey will step in against Johnson on the face-off. Johnson wins it back to Enzer. Enzer holds behind Kuhn. Hussey waits for him to make a move. He doesn't. And now it is Russell. Russell hit hard by Hansen. Behind the net it is Soper. Soper ahead to Hansen. Hansen plays it too far, and that'll be icing on the Mayhem. So both teams in this 4-on-4 committing icing infractions, and so all the way back down to the face-off dot to the left of the Mayhem goalie, Michael Stolatis, the 6-foot, 165-pound netminder out of Woolbridge, Ontario. 4.66 goals against average, 862 save percentage for Stolatis on the season as Blazik battles for it on the near boards. Controlled by Soper. Soper has it intercepted by Parrish. Moves in, he shoots, he scores! Whelan Parrish gets the interception and gets the goal for the Ice Flyers. 10:40 into the first period, the Ice Flyers regain the lead on a sloppy pass by Soper, intercepted by Parrish for the unassisted goal. A bad turnover from Soper from behind his net, threw it right in front to Whelan Parrish, who said thank you very much, and put it past Stolatis, and it's 2-1 Pensacola. Bondarenko goes behind Kuhn. 6 seconds remaining on 4-on-4. And then the Mayhem will have an abbreviated power play, but here's another chance for the Ice Flyers. Ducking in front, and Stolatis not able to cover, and it's a goal. The Ice Flyers get another one. And it was Parrish again who was able to jam it past Stolatis as the 4-on-4 expired. So technically, I believe that'll be a shorthanded goal as Parrish just worked in, and it deflects off of the defender and carries in. I believe that it was actually last touched by two defenders. I believe Cutting got a piece of it. I couldn't tell who was falling to the ice. I believe it was Roper, but a fortunate goal for the Ice Flyers as they get 2 goals in 18 seconds from Whelan Parrish. Gregson calls for the ball. Pressure coming on the edge from Will Randall. He knocks it loose. It's a forced fumble, and Randall picks it up. Randall at the 20, down to the 15. What a game Will Randall is having defensively. A forced fumble, a recovery, and it is the Greenies' ball at the 14-yard line.
I tell you what, if Steve Sarkisian's watching this game right now, which we know he has a VSN account.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, he's thinking, man, this signing this Will Randall kid might even be better than signing Arch Manning, the kind of game he's playing right now. But, geez, he is just – look, we've talked about the matchup problem he is on offense. He is just wreaking havoc defensively right now. Now, the big key for him, I think, is how long is he going to be able to keep this up, playing every play on both sides of the football. Now, he did come out on a play or two offensively in the last series, but it's going to be hard in this early September humidity for him to be able to go both ways the entire game.
But that brings in the importance of Will Orzel, who Coach Stewart has been talking about for a couple of weeks, not only because of his blocking, but because of his pass catching. So if
they've got them both in right now.
But he can give Randall a break and trust Lorzell. But
because we saw Lorzell last year, he came into his own last year.
So the Greenies, 1st and 10 at the 14, play fake. Manning rolling left. He's got a man wide open, and he misses Kai Donaldson, and a little look of disbelief from Manning missing that one.
Yeah, you don't see Arch missing that throw very often. He is usually point on the money, moving in either direction, left or right. He usually does a great job getting his shoulders turned and getting the ball on the spot. And he it could have been a touchdown. If he puts it in the hands, Donaldson walks into the end zone.
By himself.
It's a great play call on the naked. I love the play call down here in the red zone. But just, unfortunately, Arch missed that one.
Manning has Villery, Donaldson, and Lorzell up top, and Lorzell is open, but he's going to go to the near side to Zurich. Zurich's got all kinds of room. Will Zurich is in for the touchdown, and the Greenies are up 2 touchdowns on a 14-yard strike to Will Zurich.